This is harder than it looks. Okay, so today I'll teach you how to plan a large empty room from scratch. Now here we have a very big empty basement room, very generous, very spacious, and you know we all like this kind of space. We're like, oh, I wish I had such a big open space. But it's not as easy as it sounds. I know most of you will be like putting your bed here, put your desk over here, some random furniture all around, like a little couch here, little armchair there, some storage furniture here, everywhere, wherever you want, a small coffee table over here, like that. Right, so this is how you could do it like that, but the problem is that it becomes very, very messy. It is very hard to create zones. Here you are sitting here you're sitting there. In the end, what's going to happen? You're going to sleep here, fine, we can't deny that, and then you'll be working here, fine, next to the light, very good. And then this will just be a dumping ground for you to put your clothes, another dumping ground over there. You'll never really sit here because your desk is right there. It's not cozy, you're staring at your bed. So, let's analyze this properly. So firstly, all the same furniture pieces, okay? I just leave it here nice in the corner. Let's analyze this space. So you enter by here, there's a bathroom, there's a small window, there's a big window, and closet is that big long hallway. This means that this is the entry point. With the big windows and further from the entry point in the bathroom, this is the nicest part of the room. The nicest part where you want to spend most of your time. This is the worst part, lots of traffic, lots of circulation. You can't really use this space at all. So it's kind of getting from point A to point B. What happens with such a layout is that if you spend all your time here, everything else here will be kind of obsolete. So we're trying to kind of spread our uses. There are two main ways to do this, okay? So the first way is if we focus the best part to be for sleeping. How I will do this? I will put my bed over here, right? Okay, my bed over here. It can be here also, it's up to you. Can be here. I'll put a little rug to kind of define the zone. Now what is consistent is that I want my desk to always be close to the light. Close to the natural light. Yes, my back is to the door, but we will kind of fix that later. Then I'll create a little living area over here. Nice sitting area zone, my rug, my couch. Now my couch is not all the way there, it's over here. Why I do this is so that I kind of create a little pathway behind my couch with some storage. Although you are not necessarily going to use this pathway, it's going to kind of reduce the pressure. It makes it feel like this is less trodden on, less busy. It feels a bit more cozy. You can put your little TV over here. It feels a bit more cozy. You can kind of get around to your bedroom, get your clothes. It's a whole dressing area, and this is kind of uninterrupted. It's a much more cozy zone. This layout is usually better for someone who kind of you work at the office. You don't stay at home. You sleep here, you go out to you sleep here, you wake up, you do your dressing up, and you go to work, use the bathroom, blah blah blah. And when you come home, you leave your stuff around here. I'll put my small storage here. And then this is where you kind of sit, relax. You hardly use your computer. It's more like doing paperwork, emails, things like that. You mainly spend your time in the main living room. Your books, your entertainment stuff are here. And when you're done with your day with your big TV, you will go to sleep. So this is better because it creates a nice zoning effect where you have a nice evening area, very spacious, very big, that doesn't rely so much on the light. And then on the weekend, you're on your bed, you wake up, the sun shines in, it kind of wakes you up nicely. This is one option. Second option is very, very different. Same items, okay? Instead, I'll put my living room in the nice part. So my same couch, my same rug, all these things will be over here, right? Okay, with my coffee table and armchair. My desk could be here now, so it's still looking out the window. And my bedroom area will be over there. Let me just push this down a little bit, make some space for the bed. So my bed is now in the passage area, which is supposedly not good. So how do we make it feel less? There's a lot of movement here. You feel like you're near the entrance. So how to do this? You put a small low storage here to kind of create this foyer zone and the bedroom zone. Put a little bench in front of your bed and some storage to make the desk feel further from the hallway and also kind of give a bit of thing for you to look at from your bed. So now I have my sleeping zone. You have your pathway to get to the living zone. This is for someone who spends all your day at home. You kind of work from home, you chill at home, you only sleep here. So I'm having the nicest part where you spend most of your day by the window. You can kind of sit here, read a book, do your work, look out the window, and then you sleep over here. So this kind of changes the focus where the daytime light is very important for you to spend most of your time. The desk is kind of flexible. I could possibly put my desk here as well, like before. Your back is more to the door, which I don't like so much. If you spend all your time on your desk working, this is an alternate layout where you can bring your couch even forward and you can put your desk behind. So this creates an even more protected work area behind, where you can kind of look out the window, do your stuff in your office area, and kind of break out and chill over here. But you notice that I'm always spending my time on this half, and this is more like the darker area where I sleep at night. So with that, you can see how the way you use your space will govern the way we arrange. So it's not like, oh, this is a space, what's the best way to arrange it? It depends. It depends on how you live, what's your focus, where you spend most of your time. In a nutshell, it's about finding the best part of the room and finding out what you do most in the daytime and putting it there. And whatever space that's in between is usually not ideal. How can we make it feel less bad? Remember, in the original layout where we had my bed here and my couch there, if I did something like this, it would not feel as good. By making it cozy, it feels a bit better for me to chill in the evening and not feel so interrupted by the pathways around. So I hope that helps. We have 2 options for you to choose from. Let me know which one you like more. And now you know.